Hello, everyone. This is Tracy Eamon with the Women's Speakers Association, WSABookstore, and I'm pleased to be speaking with Nadine Hanchar, author of Knowing Me, Knowing You, The PEP Personality Process. Create better relationships at home and at work. Nadine, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Tracy. It's great to be here.
So we would love to learn a little bit about your background, if you could please share with us.
Well, I have been a counselor and consultant since 1986. So I've been at this a while. But I've always been fascinated by people from a very, very early age. My brother was killed when I was 5, and we moved a lot, and I had to adjust a lot to a lot of different situations. And I've just always been very, very curious as to what makes people tick. So I've been at this a long time, and over time, I actually started to notice things through my studies and my workshops and my students and my clients. And over time, I actually ended up discovering that people actually work in certain patterns. And so there's lots of other books out there that talk about different things, but this is actually, I get really good feedback in terms of all the clients and customers that I've worked with, that this is really something that helps them get to know themselves really well.
So is that why you decided to write this book then, working with your clients and so forth, and realizing that you could probably help a lot more people by getting a book out into the public eye?
Well, it helped me to understand myself better. And I think that that's where everyone starts, or at least I think that's where most people start. But certainly as I went along and assisting people to get to know themselves, seeing the different patterns, understanding that they were repetitive in certain personality styles, the communication styles developed first, and then all of the other components came into play. And as it developed and I worked with people, they got so much out of it and everybody kept saying, where can I get more information? Where can I get more information? And since most of it was in my head, I needed to get it out into a format that other people could actually use. And so my book is a tool. It's a tool for people to help to know themselves and to know the ones that they love and the ones that they work with. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know that I've read through it and I think it's a fabulous tool. So who particular does this book help? Do you have a particular audience that it would be most beneficial to, or?
Well, I think, I've done a lot of couples work. So I work a lot with couples, and when each person in the relationship truly gets to know themselves and is able to work with their own imbalance and out of balance states, that is able to accept their gifts and also accept their challenges. When you know that about yourself in a relationship, it's much easier to bridge and work with someone else who also knows themselves. And so I think that with couples, this is an extremely good book for couples. It's not only limited to that, though. Anybody that really truly wants to know themselves, this is a good book to use as a tool. And then, of course, there's my consulting work that I do, and I work with teams. And so, when you get a management team together, or you get a group of people in a workplace together, and they understand each other, they can take things less personally. They can work with each other's gifts and challenges much better. Their in and out of balance qualities, and that actually really helps the workplace as well. So I've done it in a way that a variety of people can get a lot out of the book, and really my inspiration for the book is just to help people to be their best, whether that be at home, whether that be in the workplace, whether that be volunteering, wherever they are, if they can be their best, and if they can understand how to get back into balance when they go out of balance, or how to get out of a stressful place if they're in a place of stress or anxiety, how to feel more secure in their life, All of these things come into play, and there's always things that you can do about it.
Well, it sounds like this is a book that everyone should get their hands on. Just the title itself, Knowing Me, Knowing You. When you can understand yourself, it's easier to understand others as well. And I think it's always a timely topic, but more especially, as things kind of evolve in our day-to-day life right now.
Mhm.
So where can people get their hands on your book, Nadine?
Well, they can get it at the WSA bookstore. That takes them to a link that they can get the book at. They can also get it at Amazon or Barnes and Noble online. So those are places they can get
Wonderful. And do you want to hold your book up so we can see it a little closer?
it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Nadine.
Thank you.